The surprising way God judges narcissists. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, kindly click the subscribe button to become part of our community, where we investigate interesting subjects exploring the human experience. Today, we will explore a really fascinating and spiritual topic: the surprising way God judges narcissists. This issue covers both psychology and religion, since we investigate how divine justice could intersect with narcissistic behavior. Get seated, unwind, and let's start this amazing journey together. The personality condition known as narcissism is typified by an exaggerated feeling of self-importance, a lack of empathy, and an insatiable desire for affirmation and adulation. Often manipulating, taking advantage of, and damaging others around them, narcissists leave a path of emotional ruin in their wake. Their activities could be harmful. Hence, many people wonder from a spiritual standpoint how such behavior is seen. In His infinite knowledge and justice, how does God handle those that possess such qualities? Exists a divine reckoning for narcissists? And if so, in what form? First of all, one should recognize that God's assessment is sometimes seen differently from human justice. Although most people concentrate on outward deeds and results, divine judgment considers the heart, intentions, and deeper spiritual truth of a person. God frequently stresses in the Bible the need of the heart and inner character over appearances. When one considers how God may evaluate narcissists, whose outer confidence and attractiveness sometimes conceal a tormented interior life, this idea is absolutely vital. Driven by a need for authority and control, narcissists sometimes live in a condition of spiritual delusion. Viewed as the center of their universe, they feel they are better than others and entitled to particular attention. This self-centered approach sometimes causes individuals to ignore the needs and emotions of others, therefore generating damage and suffering. From a spiritual standpoint, this is a great discrepancy with the core qualities of humility, love, and compassion that define many religious doctrines, including Christianity. Many religious traditions hold that God's judgment addresses repair and transformation as well as punishment. Often the aim is to guide people back into line with divine values, therefore fostering development and change. For narcissists, this might involve a sequence of events meant to humble them and awaken their empathy, therefore posing a set of life difficulties. Under adversity, they might be compelled to face their own constraints and the effects of their behavior on other people. This procedure exposes the truth of their behavior and removes the illusions of grandeur, therefore causing anguish. One should also take into account how God's judgment of narcissists reflects conscience and inner struggle. Many narcissists battle with guilt and inadequacy, even if they seem to be quite bold. Though they are sometimes buried under layers of denial and arrogance, these emotions might show up in vulnerable moments. Divine judgment can call for magnifying these inner conflicts and challenging narcissists to face the worst sides of their nature. Their inner conflict might cause a spiritual crisis that drives them towards atonement and reform. Moreover, God's judgment could show up as the fallout from a narcissist's own behavior. Many times, they find themselves isolated and without real relationships as they control and damage people close to them. As it causes individuals to feel the emptiness of a life freed of real connection and love, this loneliness can be a kind of divine vengeance. The narcissist could come to see over time that their actions have brought about their own sadness and suffering, which forces a review of their morals and decisions. Apart from personal ramifications, narcissists' actions could have societal and relational ones as well. Narcissists may find themselves more and more alone and rejected by others when those close them start to see their manipulative strategies. This social rejection drives people to face the truth of their behavior and how it affects others, therefore acting as a sort of divine judgment. Sometimes this isolation causes the narcissist to beg forgiveness and change after having a flash of clarity and guilt. God's judgment is frequently balanced with grace and pity, though. Redeem and transform is the ultimate aim, not condemn. Divine love and pardon allow even narcissists, with all their imperfections, not to be beyond reach. They can atone and heal by sincere regret and a readiness to grow different. Seeking to heal and restore even the most damaged of souls, this is a potent monument to the transforming power of God's love. For people who have suffered under narcissists, knowing this viewpoint could be both difficult and consolating. Seeing someone who has caused grief and anguish get atonement and pardon is challenging. It also reminds us, nevertheless, of the infinite character of divine love and our own capacity for personal change. Accepting this viewpoint can help us to discover peace and healing, since we know that God owns justice at last. Thinking back on the unexpected manner God evaluates narcissists makes us appreciate the complexity of the human heart and the depth of heavenly knowledge. Though they might seem strong and impenetrable, narcissists are ultimately subject to the same spiritual laws and principles as everyone else. By means of divine judgment, they are presented with chances to face their flaws, atone for their sins, and coincide with the principles of love, humility, and compassion. I appreciate you joining me on this investigation of how God views narcissists. I would want you to find this conversation stimulating and provocative. If you did, kindly thumbs this video and forward it to others who could find use for this message. Remember also to sign up for the channel for more interesting material. Till next time, be careful and keep in mind that compassion and love are strong tools for healing and transformation in our life.